It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Sacramento River Cats and the Fresno Grizzlies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Joe Ross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother, Tyson Ross, who also is a pitcher. Joe Ross, quality mix. 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings the goods, it could be a long night for the opposing team.
Ross is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Edmundo Arellano stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Suarez is over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
Ready now, Thomas Quinlan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Danger reverse. So striding in, Justin Flores. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And he popped him up. Shaw ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Michael A.
Coming to the
Taylor.
plate now, Michael Taylor. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Suarez at second. Kendrick at first. One gone. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. Stepping into the box, Johnny Barger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Two down, runners at first and second. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A pause. And the 0-2. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Digging in, Stephen Vogt, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Davidson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Stepping in, David Escalona. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Softly hit out to short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in his center field.
Valera.
In now, Breivik Valera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Flores waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 8.
So stepping in, Austin Slater. First offering on its way. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Popped him up. Kieboom is there. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. So striding forward now,
Leading
Jimmy Hobson.
The Grizzlies, the third baseman, Jimmy Hobson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Spencer Kieboom.
The catcher, Spencer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Kieboom.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting 8.
Stepping up now, Randall
Number
Davidson.
10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Shaw, and that retires the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Johnny.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
Number 11. Stevie.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
3-0 now. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Ready for another chance? Edmundo Arellano. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. And that's the first out.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Thomas Quinlan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Throw won't get him.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
And that misses for ball 1. Quinlan stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Belted high and deep into right center. Flores racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
Now
stepping
batting,
in, David Escalona,
David
runner in scoring position with 2
Escalona.
gone. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Hit back up the middle, backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The batter, number 1.
Hey, that's great hustle
Second
right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch in there.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So digging in now, Austin Slater.
right fielder.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Slater.
Hey, D-Roy.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Joe Ross. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Slater. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Justin Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Andy
Suarez.
Suarez. He reached on a single in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Johnny Cueto. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's a pop-up now. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Stevie Frost. Fly ball out toward left center field. Taylor is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Now, Edmundo Arellano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The bouncer to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play.
Quinlan.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Now batting, number
Chris
26.
Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate, looking to make it 3 straight two-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Sacramento leads this one 4-0. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman.
Ready
Howie.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Kendrick.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box, Michael Taylor.
Michael
And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out to center field. Frost has a beat on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Johnny Barger. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Throw just in time as they get him by an
Now
eyelash.
batting, the third baseman, Jimmy.
Digging in for his second at-bat,
Hobson.
Jimmy Hobson. Cueto's ready. First pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Spencer Keyboom started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. Shaw sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The River Cats lead it 4-1. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
David Escalona is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A ball and a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and he misses it.
You know, they say there are no bad hops on the ball in the air, but you wouldn't know it after that play. I'm not sure what caused him to completely miss that pop-up. It doesn't really matter. His pitcher's going to have to pick him up now.
And that's taken for strike one.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. Vogt over at second. Escalona on at first with nobody out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Vogt ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4. So here now's the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Cueto squares around to bunt, and he puts it down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. 2-1.
Ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3-2 with the bases loaded. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Edmundo Arellano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Inside,
and that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 run here on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Sacramento leads this one 5-1. Leading off the inning, Randall Davidson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. 2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Ladies and
Johnny
gentlemen, your
Hernandez
attention,
will grab
please.
a bat and hit for the
Pitch
pitcher
hitter
here.
for your Grizzlies, number 56, Johnny Hernandez.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready once again,
The center
Justin
fielder.
Flores.
Justin
He'll swing it from the left side
Flores.
right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip.
Now
A solo shot is the
right
result.
fielder,
Standing in now, Andy Suarez. And it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Valera. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The River Cats lead it 5-2.
your
Gregorio
attention, please.
Caruso takes
Now
over to
pitching
start the
for
6th
the
inning on the
Grizzlies.
mound.
Number 9, Gregorio Caruso.
Digging in and looking for more, Thomas
Leading off for
Quinlan,
Sacramento,
and he'll complete the
third
cycle
baseman,
if he can blast one
Thomas
over the wall here.
Quinlan.
Pops this one up. In there, a base hit.
I mean, obviously, this guy is built to play in the daytime.
The batter,
4 for 4.
number
You know
26.
he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
In now, Chris Shaw. Hit well on the ground to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. He singled his last time up. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a
Now
lot of
batting,
that pitch in
shortstop,
strikeout situations these
David
days. What makes it so effective?
Escalona.
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little
batter,
ambush
number
piece,
1.
right? Come up there looking to
Second
hit
base.
right off the get-go.
Raises
First pitch comes in,
Valera.
whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Escalona stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Kendricks got it. A play at the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Digging in now, Austin Slater,
right
and their runners at the corners now.
Slater.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Sacramento leads this one 6-2. Leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The
First pitch coming, here it is.
Howie Kendrick.
High in the air out to center field. Frost is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number
So
3.
here's the cleanup hitter,
Michael
Michael Taylor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Looped out toward third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The first baseman, number 3.
Standing in,
Johnny
Johnny Barger. He got on
Barger.
top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into right field, that's a base hit. At the plate,
Now batting,
Jimmy Hobson,
the third
a
baseman,
hit in 2 tries so
Jimmy
far.
Hobson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. The River Cats lead it 6-2. Back for Pacific Coast League action on MLB Network. 7th inning straight ahead, but
Leading
first
off
let's
for
take a look at the
Sacramento,
game summary for the first
pitcher,
6
number
innings of
47,
baseball.
Johnny.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
High in the air out to center field. Flores is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder.
Striding
number 11,
into the box, Stevie Frost.
Frost.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone
Now
down
batting,
on strikes.
the first baseman,
Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice,
Arellano.
but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Edmundo Arellano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Kendrick over to his left, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Sacramento leads this one 6-2. Digging in, Spencer Kieboom. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Into the box now, Randall
10.
Davidson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shaw has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Your
Mike
attention,
Poirier
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the
your
pitcher.
Grizzlies, number 6, Mike Poirier.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree.
Now
Mike
pitching
Poirier
for the
has been
Grizzlies,
summoned from the bullpen as
number
he'll do
6,
so to start the 8th.
Mike Poirier.
Digging in, Thomas Quinlan, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Sent on the ground out to second. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 26.
Now batting, Chris Shaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Flores is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box, David Escalona, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Justin Flores. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Andy Suarez.
Now at the plate, Andy Suarez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2.
Looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able his hands back.
Digging in to try it again, Howie Kendrick. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. At the plate, Breivik Valera. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Second baseman, Breivik Valera.
Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping
right
into the
fielder,
box, Austin Slater. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Elmo Corley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Elmo Corley.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The River Cats lead it 6-2. Doug Cordero takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Doug Cordero.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Cordero, a 22-year-old, he throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a changeup. A bouncer to the left side. Quinlan gloves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimmy Hobson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Frost going back on it at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. 6-2, the final total today. The River Cats led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Johnny Cueto earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious River Cats, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.